In the end, then, happy with the point or disappointed with the result?
Mixed, really. I think with the chance that we had at the end, I think we can count ourselves very unfortunate not to sort of take the 3 points at the end, but it's a difficult place to come on the back of losing a late goal at the weekend. We had to show a lot of character, and if they're going to go behind, to battle our way back into it again. So I think the reaction in the dressing room was one of disappointment, not of gaining a point, which shows you that I like that mentality, to be honest, that they're disappointed they never took off 3, which probably reflects maybe the way that the game went.
Didn't look like the away side for most of that game. Dominated possession, dominated play. First half in particular, Dylan Motley-Henry causing all kinds of trouble down that wing.
Yeah, I think we get Dylan in a couple of times, and we'll work on him getting better at that. But he's only a young boy, but we'll certainly be disappointed we didn't make more of that opportunity. I think it was a decent game, fair and a decent little atmosphere, in a unusually calm north-east evening. So, no, a hard-fought point. Disappointed we never got all 3 because of the opportunity that we got at the end. But in terms of fighting and showing character, full marks to the boys.
Switching to 4-4-2 really seemed to have a positive impact. Cook and Norwood interacting really well with the little flick-ons and the runs into the box.
Yeah, could have maybe made a little bit more of them at times. It's a system that we like. We enjoy playing, and we know that the boys are very capable of doing that. They worked their socks off, and no, I'm pleased with the performance. But like I say, in the dressing room, the boys are disappointed we never took off 3.
Enforced change at half time with Macca going off, a knock to the head.
Yeah, just felt a little bit unwell. She's unlike the big fella. Takes a lot for him to stand up and say that he just didn't feel very well. So we got the doctors in from Hartlepool to have a look at him, and he's going to be fine.
So is that a 7-day concussion, or is he fit to play?
No, I just think he's not well. Okay. I think he just felt unwell. I think there was an incident over there where the 2 players came together, and he just said that he felt a wee bit unwell. It wasn't a head knock, I think it was just like an old-fashioned 50-50. When you're in a 50-50 with McNulty, you certainly know about it, don't you?
It seemed to knock some impetus into Deverdix. At that point he'd been quiet, and then of course we have the goal from him in the second half, and I don't think anybody was expecting the shot there, were they?
Yeah, we know the qualities as it has. We spoke about it before the game. He strikes a fantastic football, doesn't he? He struck that really sweetly. I couldn't really fault anybody. Sometimes you just got to put your hand up and say that's a terrific strike. I will say that I didn't think it was a foul. In fact, it wasn't a foul. No way was it a foul. So that was, we get punished for a refereeing decision there, but it's no fault we'll be back in it. It's a great header by Jamie Keverly to get us back in terms again.
Had a couple of quick corners in succession. Ollie Norburn with the first, and then Liam decides to take it off him. And what a ball in that was, and what a header.
Yeah, terrific header. He's really good at that. He's done that for us before. We know what a threat he is. And we're just pleased that we had that experience on the bench when Macca felt unwell. So we're delighted that he's come on and made such a good, decent impact for us.
All in all, then, a satisfied boss on the way back over the Pennines tonight.
Yeah, satisfied but disappointed. Obviously, you won't get many better chances than that at the end of it. But delighted with the endeavour and the fight right until the end. That shows a lot of character. What I must say is the fans never stopped singing the whole evening. That's terrific. We never take them for granted. They were brilliant. They never stopped to a man when you're a man and woman. Make sure you include everybody now. No, they got right behind the team, and we really appreciate that. And everybody can count themselves being part of getting a point at Hartlepool.
It's a long way to come for 300 people on a Tuesday night.
It is, and when we came out, it's terrific to see them coming all this way to support us. Make that much noise. They made it a good atmosphere, really. To be fair, it was a good atmosphere. It always is up here, but Tranmere fans certainly made a massive impact on that.
Thanks, Mickey.
Thank you, guys.
Did that miss from Connor at the end show the lack of composure that you've had all season?
I don't want to. I'm not going to criticise anybody. I'm just pleased that we're getting these kind of opportunities. But I think it would be fair to say we have missed an awful lot of them. don't know if a lot of opportunities like that would have changed the conversation or the league position that we're in. But never took it. One of these things, you move on.
You mentioned the fight a minute ago, and you must be really pleased with that, because there have been numerous times this season where there hasn't been a goal from Tranmere in the first half, they've conceded in the second and not been able to fight back.
I think they always fight back. I think we've got to be fair there. I think they always have a right good go. Probably not had the reward for the endeavour and the desire that they've showed at times. But tonight they got that reward. But they'll always fight for Tranmere. They're a good, honest bunch of boys, and I'd never ever say that they wouldn't put everything into trying to get a result.
Mitch Duggan, another good game at right back.
It was great, and I mean, we've got young Eddie now. Count young Eddie as a first team squad player now. Delighted with him. If in Gums, wouldn't hesitate in putting him in. And Mitch, as you see, wouldn't hesitate in putting him in. So it's great that underneath the first team now, which was always my plan, that I've always said, was that the youth team would hopefully feed underneath that first team, and we could continue to move the young players forward into the first team group. And Mitch is going in tonight and gave an absolutely flawless performance, so every credit to him.
And what's the injury with Adam Buxton?
He got a bit of a knee injury against Halifax, but he was alright to train Monday. But then Tuesday just sort of tweaked it a little bit, and it's just kept him out for a couple of weeks. But he's looking like he hopefully will be able to maybe train Thursday, Friday this week. So that'll give us another valuable member back into the group again.
And Liam Ridehouse back tonight and showing his qualities with that delivery into the box.
He's an outstanding player, isn't he? I mean, we know the qualities he has, we know what a good player he is. We're delighted that he plays for us.